Hi, and welcome to my channel. Are you learning English? Great. Let's learn English with a very interesting story. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Let's get started.
Have you ever dreamed of achieving great success but felt like your goals were too far away? Learning English can sometimes feel the same way. It's challenging and progress may seem slow. But what if I told you that one of the most successful people in the world, Bill Gates, once started with nothing but a curious mind and a strong desire to learn? His journey is not just about building a tech empire. It's about perseverance, passion, and the power of continuous learning, just like your journey in mastering English. In today's story, we will explore the inspiring life of Bill Gates, from his childhood curiosity to becoming the founder of Microsoft and one of the richest men in the world. You will not only learn about his achievements and challenges, but also improve your English skills along the way. As you listen, pay attention to new vocabulary, useful phrases, and natural sentence structures. This will help you understand English in real-life contexts while enjoying an engaging and motivational story. By the end of this story, you will feel inspired to chase your own dreams, whether it's improving your English, starting a business, or achieving personal success. So, get ready to learn and grow with TT English Stories. Remember, just like Bill Gates believed in lifelong learning, you too can improve every day. Let's begin. Bill Gates' early life. Bill Gates was born on October 28, 1955 in Seattle, Washington, USA. He grew up in a middle-class family with his parents and two sisters. His father, William H. Gates Sr., was a lawyer who believed in hard work and discipline, while his mother, Mary Maxwell Gates, was a teacher and businesswoman. From an early age, Bill showed a strong curiosity about the world. His parents often noticed him asking questions, reading books, and trying to understand how things worked. He wasn't just a regular child, he had a deep hunger for knowledge. As a young boy, Bill loved reading more than playing outside. By the age of 7, he was already reading books on science, history, and law. His favorite place was the family's small library, where he could sit for hours with a book in his hands. However, despite his intelligence, school was not always exciting for him. He often found the lessons too easy and became bored in class. His teachers noticed that he was restless and sometimes distracted, but his sharp mind made him stand out. At the age of 9, when a teacher asked why he wasn't paying attention in class, Bill confidently replied, "Because I've already read the book." Understanding that their son needed more challenges, Bill's parents decided to enroll him in Lakeside School, a prestigious private school known for supporting bright students. This decision changed his life forever. At Lakeside, Bill not only found subjects that interested him, but he also discovered something that would define his future: computers. His passion for learning soon turned into a passion for technology, setting him on a path that would eventually lead to Microsoft. First encounter with computers. Bill Gates' life changed forever when he entered Lakeside School, a private institution that encouraged students to explore their interests. In the late 1960s, computers were rare and expensive, mostly used by big companies and universities. However, Lakeside had a computer terminal, which was a luxury at that time. The moment Bill saw the computer, he was fascinated. Unlike most students who saw it as just a machine, Bill saw it as a new world full of possibilities. He spent hours in the computer lab, learning how to write code and understand how the system worked. At the age of 13, Bill wrote his first computer program, a simple tic-tac-toe game where players could compete against the computer. This small project filled him with excitement and made him realize what he could achieve with programming. Instead of treating computers as just a hobby, Bill saw them as a tool to shape the future. His passion was so strong that he sometimes skipped other classes just to work on coding. At first, his teachers were annoyed, but they soon realized that Bill had a special talent. One of his math teachers once told him, "Bill, you might just change the world one day." During his time at Lakeside, Bill met Paul Allen, a senior student who shared his love for computers. While Bill was energetic and outspoken, Paul was more quiet and thoughtful. Despite their differences, they became close friends because of their shared passion for technology. One day, Paul said to Bill, "I believe one day there will be a computer in every home." At that time, this idea seemed impossible because computers were large and expensive, but Bill believed it too. Together, they started dreaming about how they could make this vision a reality. The birth of Microsoft. In 1973, Bill Gates enrolled at Harvard University, one of the most prestigious universities in the world. His parents were proud, believing he would become a successful lawyer like his father. However, Bill had other plans. Instead of focusing on law, he spent most of his time in the computer lab, learning more about programming and writing code. He was so passionate that he often skipped classes to work on new software ideas. One day, a professor asked him, "Bill, why don't you focus on your studies?" He simply smiled and replied, "Because this is the future. Computers will change everything, and I want to be ready for it." In 1974, something happened that changed Bill's life forever. A company called MITS created the Altair 8800, the first personal computer. At that time, computers were still huge and expensive, used mainly by businesses, but the Altair 8800 was different. It was small and affordable. Bill and Paul Allen immediately saw an opportunity. They believed that personal computers would soon become popular, and they wanted to be part of this revolution. Paul called Bill one night and said, "Bill, this is it. We need to act fast before someone else does." In 1975, at just 20 years old, Bill Gates made a bold decision. He dropped out of Harvard to start his own company with Paul Allen. His parents were shocked. His mother said, "Bill, what are you doing? Harvard is your future." But Bill confidently replied, "Mom, this is my future. Computers are my passion, and I can't let this opportunity slip away." That same year, Bill and Paul officially founded Microsoft, which stood for Microcomputer Software. They had no office, no money, and no team, just a dream and a vision, but they were determined to make it work. Becoming the world's youngest billionaire. In the early years of Microsoft, Bill Gates and Paul Allen worked tirelessly to grow their company. They developed software that made computers more useful and accessible. Their biggest breakthrough came in 1980, when IBM, one of the largest computer companies, approached them for help. IBM was building a personal computer, but needed an operating system. Bill didn't have one ready, but instead of saying no, he promised that Microsoft could deliver. He then bought an existing operating system, modified it, and named it MS-DOS. When IBM launched its personal computer, MS-DOS became the standard software, making Microsoft an important player in the tech industry. As Microsoft continued to grow, Bill Gates saw an even bigger opportunity. At the time, computers were difficult to use, requiring users to type long commands. Bill wanted to create something more user-friendly. In 1985, Microsoft introduced Windows, a revolutionary operating system that allowed people to use a computer with just a mouse and simple clicks. Windows quickly became a massive success, and by the late 1980s, millions of computers around the world were running Microsoft software. This success made Microsoft one of the most powerful tech companies and made Bill Gates one of the richest people in the world. In 1987, at just 31 years old, Bill Gates became the youngest self-made billionaire in history. His company was dominating the software market, and his vision of bringing computers into every home was becoming a reality. However, despite his wealth, Bill did not slow down. He continued working long hours, always looking for new ways to improve technology. He believed that success wasn't just about making money, it was about creating something valuable that could change the world. Challenges and turning points. As Microsoft grew into a global tech giant, Bill Gates faced many challenges. In the 1990s, Microsoft dominated the software industry, but this success also brought legal troubles. The US government accused Microsoft of unfair business practices, claiming that the company used its power to eliminate competition. This led to a long and high-profile antitrust lawsuit. Many believed Microsoft would be broken into smaller companies, but Bill fought hard to defend his company. Eventually, Microsoft reached a settlement. But this experience taught Bill an important lesson. Even the most successful people must face challenges and adapt to change. At the same time, Microsoft faced fierce competition. Apple, led by Steve Jobs, was gaining popularity with its innovative products, and in the early 2000s, Google emerged as a powerful new player in the tech industry. Bill knew that Microsoft had to keep innovating to stay ahead. He encouraged his team to develop new and improved software, ensuring that Microsoft remained a leader in technology. Even though the competition was intense, Bill respected his rivals, especially Steve Jobs. Although they were business competitors, they shared the same goal: to change the world through technology. In 2006, Bill made a surprising decision. He announced that he would step down from his daily role at Microsoft to focus on philanthropy. Many people were shocked. Why would the leader of one of the biggest companies in the world leave? But for Bill, this was a natural step. He felt that he had achieved his mission in technology and now wanted to use his wealth and knowledge to solve global problems. This marked the beginning of a new chapter in his life, one focused on giving back to society. From businessman to philanthropist. After stepping away from Microsoft, Bill Gates dedicated his life to philanthropy. In 2000, he and his wife, Melinda Gates, established the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, one of the largest charitable organizations in the world. The foundation focuses on solving some of the most pressing global issues, including healthcare, education, and poverty reduction. Bill believed that his wealth should not just be used for business, but should help improve lives worldwide. He once said, "Money has no utility to me beyond a certain point. Its purpose is to make a difference." One of the foundation's biggest contributions is in global health. Bill and Melinda have donated billions of dollars to develop vaccines for diseases such as malaria, tuberculosis, and polio. The foundation also played a crucial role during the COVID-19 pandemic, funding research to help distribute vaccines to poorer countries. Another major focus of the foundation is education. Bill strongly believes that every child deserves access to quality education, regardless of where they are born. Through scholarships, school funding, and digital learning programs, the foundation has helped millions of students around the world. In 2010, Bill and his close friend Warren Buffett launched the Giving Pledge, a campaign encouraging billionaires to donate most of their wealth to charity. This initiative has inspired over 230 billionaires worldwide to commit to philanthropy. Bill's decision to give away most of his fortune shows that true success is not about how much money you make, but about how much impact you have on the world. Even after achieving incredible wealth, he continues to work towards solving global challenges, proving that giving back is just as important as achieving success. Key lessons from Bill Gates. One of the most important lessons we can learn from Bill Gates is the power of lifelong learning. From a young age, Bill was curious and eager to gain knowledge, and this habit stayed with him throughout his life. Even after becoming a billionaire, he continues to read books every day, attend conferences, and learn from experts in different fields. He believes that education is the key to unlocking potential, and he often says, "Never stop learning," because life never stops teaching. For English learners, this is a valuable lesson. Learning a language takes time, but consistent effort leads to success. Another crucial lesson from Bill Gates is the importance of taking action and embracing failure. When he and Paul Allen started Microsoft, they had no guarantees of success, but they took risks and worked hard. Bill once said, "Success is a lousy teacher. It makes smart people think they can't lose." He believes that failure is a necessary step toward success, and every mistake is a chance to learn and improve. For those learning English, this means not being afraid to make mistakes. Speaking, writing, and practicing, even with errors, will help you improve faster. Finally, Bill Gates teaches us that true success is about impact, not wealth. Despite being one of the richest people in the world, he chooses to use his fortune to help others. His belief in giving back and making the world a better place shows that success is not just about personal achievements, but about helping others grow as well. Whether it's in business, education, or personal development, Bill's story reminds us that we can all make a difference if we work hard, stay curious, and never give up. Learning English through Bill Gates' story. Bill Gates' journey is not just an inspiring success story, it is also an excellent opportunity to improve your English skills. By listening to and reading real-life stories, you can learn new vocabulary, understand natural sentence structures, and practice comprehension. In this story, you have been exposed to important words such as entrepreneur, visionary, philanthropy, determination. These words are commonly used in business and leadership discussions, making them useful for both daily conversations and professional settings. In addition to learning new vocabulary, you have also encountered common English expressions and idioms. For example, the phrase, "take action," means to start doing something instead of just planning. The expression, "face challenges head-on," means to deal with difficulties without fear. Understanding these phrases helps you sound more natural when speaking English. You can practice by using them in your own sentences or listening to how native speakers use them in real-life situations. The more you expose yourself to English through stories like this, the easier it will be to remember and use these expressions. Finally, learning English through storytelling is not only effective but also fun and engaging. Instead of memorizing long vocabulary lists or studying grammar rules in isolation, you are learning through context. This helps you remember words and phrases more easily and understand how they are used in different situations. If you want to improve your English, keep reading, listening, and practicing with real stories. By doing so, you will not only build your language skills, but also gain valuable knowledge and inspiration along the way. Conclusion and motivation for English learners. Bill Gates' story is a powerful reminder that success is not about where you start, but about where you are willing to go. From a curious boy who loved reading to a visionary who changed the world. His journey teaches us that hard work, continuous learning, and determination can help anyone achieve their goals. Just like Bill Gates never stopped learning about computers, you should never stop improving your English. Every day is an opportunity to learn new words, practice speaking, and gain confidence in your language skills. Learning English, like building a company, requires patience and persistence. You might face challenges, feel frustrated, or make mistakes along the way, but that is part of the process. Bill Gates once said, "It's fine to celebrate success, but it is more important to learn from failure." So, don't be afraid of making mistakes when speaking or writing in English. Each mistake is an opportunity to learn. Keep practicing, keep challenging yourself, and, most importantly, keep believing in your ability to improve. If you found this story inspiring, make English learning a daily habit. Listen to more stories, read books, and practice speaking with confidence. Subscribe to TT English Stories for more engaging and educational content. Remember, just like Bill Gates believed in the power of technology to change the world, you should believe in the power of learning English to change your future. Keep going, keep learning, and never give up.